There we go. Let's see if this one's working. It looks like it. So, hi there and welcome to the 8th live for the Happy Notes Quilt Along. The scheduled live froze and I couldn't get it to work, so the only option for you then is to stop the live stream and then you can't use the same link again. So there probably will be some of you looking for the live, waiting for the live to start with no results. Sorry for that if that's you. So then probably you could watch the replay of this, of course. So I'll just put it in the chat. And we'll just wait a tiny bit to see if some of you will find the live here. Oh, hey, you found the live. Hey, Carolyn and Rebecca. That's nice. So just take a moment for a cup of tea and see. Oh, there, I see people popping in. Oh, that's lovely. Happy that you found the new link to the live. Hi, Farah, and Patty is here. Yeah, it wouldn't let you in, Patty. Yeah, there was the scheduled live, so the link that is in our newsletter. I started that live, but for some reason that happened once before. Facebook, no, not Facebook, YouTube didn't start the live. So the video froze right after I press go live, and then you can't go live twice on the same link. But here we are. That's good. Hi there, and happy you're here. How are you doing with the sewing on the Happy Notes quilt along? For me, it's still a happy quilt along. I love working on the blocks, but I'm not working on the blocks as often as I would like. So I'm running behind a little bit. And well, for me, that's nothing new for quilt alongs. I often get behind and then have to catch up again. So even with my own quilt alongs, I do need to catch up a little bit. So I'm curious how that's for you. If you are all caught up or if you have to make some blocks. And Jenny's here from Salzburg. Hi there. You couldn't wait. You finished all the blocks this week. Wow. Well, that is the opposite of running behind. So then on average, we're just right on schedule. Oh, that's lovely, Jenny. Hi, Caroline from Germany. And Marie's here. Hi there. You're up to date. Oh, that is such an achievement. That's wonderful. So I got one question in about one of the blocks, and I thought I would discuss that first, and then we will pick one of the last three for the blocks, because we have live today, and then on 26th of July we have another one, and then in August we don't have a live, so time for holiday to catch up. Then we have an 8-week between the lives, and then in September we have our final one, and after that, of course, we're going to put the quilt together, and I'm going to talk you through that. Hi there, lovely that you're all here. And Patty says, mine are finished and now doing the quilt as you go. Oh, that is lovely. So the block that I got a question about is the gift block. And then especially, so here we have the box of the gift, and then here we have the lid of the box. And there was something odd in the pattern in the book, and I didn't realize it until I got this question, that it was odd. And let me explain you why. Because here you have the lid of the box, and then this little piece here, D1, is in the color of the box. And when you look at the pictures and the images, that D1 is in the color of the ribbon on the box. So the ribbon that goes vertically. And then when you would make this in the color of the ribbon, then you will have 3 pieces that could be joined into one. So the reason this made sense for me while I was designing the block in the book because I designed this present before with more colors. So now we are using, 3 colors per block. And then I made it with more colors. So what I did then was made this vertical ribbon in a different color than the bow. So these pieces, D2 and D4, are in the color of the bow. And D1 is in the color of this this one. So the ribbon on the box. I hope that makes sense explaining it like this. So in the book, I only used 3 colors per block. So then I chose to do all the ribbons on the box in the same color, and then a second color for the lid and a third color for the box. So then you have these 3 pieces that are either in the same color, or you make this piece D1 in the color of the lid, and then it looks like the ribbon goes into the box, and then you have a lid on top of that. So those are the options that you can do. And if you use this one in the future again, then you can use another fabric and then make that vertical ribbon and piece D1 in the same fabric. Yeah, so that is just to clarify this one, why there's 3 pieces here, why it's a different color in the pattern than in the images. So that's a few options you have there for that, but that's the reason behind it. Hi, Carol Ann and Justine, and Karen is here. Hi there, and Rebecca. You kind of paused the Happy Notes Quilt along so I could focus on the between the lines. That's also wonderful. Yep, we started with the between the lines quilt along as well. That's why things got a little bit messy for myself. I always underestimate how much time things take, and well, that's just the case. I think I won't get any better at it in the future as well. So it's always nicely chaotic over here. So let's see. Oh yes, I had a few points. I thought since I am running behind with my blocks and I would love to catch up before the next drawing of the blocks or before the summer, I wrote down some things that I could do, and just in case you are also running behind, maybe this also helps you. So 4 things that I like to do when I really want to catch up or really want to finish a project in a set amount of time is putting it in my calendar. Because when it's just in a box or when it's just on a board, well, this gray board is the back one. So my project is there, but most of the time this white one is in front. So then I just still don't see that project. And for me, it works best when a project that I want to work on is really visible. So I put it in my calendar, and that way I get a visual reminder every time I try to plan stuff or try to put things in there. I see, hey, I kind of have that time scheduled for working on this and this project, working on the Happy Notes quilt along. So that could help. Something else is an accountability buddy. Just somebody that you are sewing along with, maybe on the same project, maybe somebody who wants to work on a different project. And you don't have to really quilt together physically. You could just set a Zoom or a kind of live video call with each other on a day, and then just work on your own projects and chat a little bit in between. Or even don't do the video calling, but just let somebody else know, hey, I'm in this weekend, I'm going to make 2 blocks. And then at the end of the weekend, you can let each other know how you did and what you finished. I think, so I think that's also a fun one to do, to encourage. If you're looking for somebody to have a little bit of accountability with, feel free to put that in the Facebook group from the Just As You Redo Facebook group as well. I know a lot of you are now posting about the In-Between quilt along there, but also feel free to post about this quilt along there. Show your progress, maybe ask for somebody to be your accountability buddy on this. So feel free to use that as well in the Facebook group. Well, Facebook group was my 3rd point, so I guess I already covered that one. And the final one is put a list on the wall. So you could write out all of the blocks that you still need to make, or print out your tracker, and don't store that away with a lot of different papers, but just put it on your wall or put it on the door, I don't know, to your sewing room or to a space that you see a lot. And then it's also a reminder to, ooh, I have to finish this, and then I can cross it off the list. That kind of motivates me to work on stuff. Yeah, so a few little tips to stay up to date with your sewing or play catch up and make some extra blocks this month. Let's see who has joined in. Karina's here. Carol. Yeah, many things on our plate. I also think it's wonderful. I love working on a lot of things, and even though it gets chaotic and it's not really, maybe not the most efficient, it is the way I keep doing stuff, and I enjoy it to be able to switch stuff up. No, and Paula says, hi all from a very wet Tipperary in Ireland. Yeah, it is also really wet here. So we have some good moments in between all the rain, but oh well, it doesn't really look like summer yet. And today it's officially summer. That's nice, but the weather is not playing along yet. Oh well, it is what it is. Shall we whoops, shall we pick a new one? Let's see, we only have 3 left. Let's go for this one. Oh, and did you see that we put it up on the website? So Happy Notes QAL, or is it Happy QAL? I think Happy QAL. There you now find the list to all the live videos and also to all the blogs that we picked. So if you need to look back on that, you can find it there. Karina still needs to start. Well, it's still not too late. You can still start sewing along. What are we going to make for the small sampler? We are going to make, ooh, I like these ones, the post blocks. Yay! So the post blocks are the envelopes. We have a closed envelope and an open envelope, and the closed envelope has a tiny little heart on there. So there are some small pieces here, but I really like it. And you can be creative and put something fun. There's a little bit of a letter in the open envelope, so you can put a kind of a letter, or maybe you can write something with a fabric marker and then use that as your fabric in the envelope. That could be fun. And then for the big sampler, we're going to make 4 post blocks and the happy block. There we go. So the big sampler is going to make 5 blocks and the small one is going to make 2. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do in these 4 weeks. And then end of July, 26th of July. Is it 26th? What day is 26th? Yes, 26th on a Friday. Then we will see each other again. I will also be away for a week during July, so very curious how many blogs I will have done on there. So let's keep each other posted on, if you're on Instagram as well. Just use the hashtag Happy Notes Quilt Along, and then we can see each other's progress. I will also post my blogs on there when I finish new ones. So now you're kind of my accountability buddy, because I can show you when I made some. Okay, so are there any questions from you about the quilt along, about blocks, about things you're sewing on? If not, that's also fine. But if you do have some, I can answer them now, since we're here. But I think during all these lives, I answered already quite some questions. So if not, that's also good. Yeah, and for the Between the Lines quilt along, if you've heard about that, but missed it or didn't sign up, that is a quilt along that started on the 6th of June. And we will be sewing also kind of at the same pace. Every 4 weeks, a new row is released. And there are 9 rows that we're going to sew. Is the quilt here? It is. So that's this one. And we just started out. So if you are looking for another project besides the Happy Notes Quilt Along, then feel free to join in. And we started with this yellow row. So it is some regular piecing and some foundation paper piecing, some circle piecing, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun quilting this together. There were about 2,000 quilters joined in, so it's a fun big group. Yeah, so that's also a fun one if you're looking for a next project. So that's it. I see no questions. And Karina's writing no questions, but she's following along. That's wonderful. Then I think that means it's weekend. It is the end of the Friday afternoon over here. So we're going to close off this live video, and I'll see you again in 4 weeks. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, the best for the Netherlands tonight. We're going to watch the game. I'm very curious if we can win against France. We'll see. It's going to be a fun match, I think. Oh, Kay Golden says, there is one question. Have you already discussed the Christmas box? Good question. I haven't, but I have the date. So let's see. Next weekend, the 28th, if all goes well, I will be announcing my second fabric line, and there will be pre-orders for that. And then 2 weeks after that, on Friday the 12th of July, 12th of July, Advent orders. I will just put it in a chat as well. Open. So if you are on my newsletter, then you will for sure get all the information there. But on the 12th of July, the Advent pre-orders will open, and they will open for just one weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then it will close again. And then we will ship out all the kits, all the Advent boxes around October, November-ish. So that gives us enough room to order all the material, to prepare everything, and to make sure that everybody who wants a box can order a box. Because last year, well, we just had 150 boxes, and it was way too little, there was just really not enough boxes. So I got a lot of emails asking for a box, but that was sold out really quick. So this year we are doing it different. So there's just a pre-order, and there's enough for everybody. But it's just one weekend that you can do the pre-order. Yes, it is again a mystery this year. It's the same concept as last year. So there will be 24 packages, and every day you open a package, and there is a pattern or materials or quilting notions or a fun Shiguru gift for you in there, and we will build up the project as we go. So you won't know what we are making until the end of Advent. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Just like last year, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, it's going to be fun again. And this year, like last year, there was just one option, and this year we have 2 options. So you can pick seasonal Christmas theme, so that will be a bit more Christmassy, the end product that we're making, and you can pick winter, so that's a little bit broader themed, but the design we're making is exactly the same, just the colors for the project will be more Christmassy or more wintry. So that will be the difference, and you can pick either one. Yep. So That's it. Thanks for asking. So the 12th of July, that's the day. Yeah, thanks so much. And then I'll see you again in 4 weeks. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Bye.